Oh! There we go. Let's continue on. We're pretty good in terms of loot.
The Empire has made killing mages a core pursuit. Fortunately, a mage is a cunning prey.
Okay, so more phalanx and more muskets, and we're still on the time limit, I believe. Yeah. Alright. I forgot that the first hit did an additional 50 damage. So I hit him and it one-shot him. I was just like, what? What the fuck happened there? Oh, his helmet went flying. I don't know if you saw that. Okay. So this should give us some more supplies. Loot bodies and hurry away. Max health is always nice. Food, yep. Didn't overly need that one, but I'll take it.
Although you clearly dabbled with gods to arrive here, you do not need them. You have your own strengths.
Oh, sorry about that. Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountain. Jesus. Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. All them bones. Oof. Oh no. Ooh. Let's go full YOLO, yeah? Let's go full YOLO, yeah? Oh man. Naught but an ominous rumble answers your plea. You leave the shrine in silence as it begins to rain.
You have found the hermit, although this entire meeting was ordained. You would not be here if you had not once been there.
Here where the fog hangs heaviest, you spy a lone tent surrounded by a thick blanket of snow. Approach the tent. You enter the tent. On the floor, a small copper bowl burns with a warming blue flame. The tent is otherwise unadorned and unfurnished. An old man sits cross-legged in the middle of the space, the hermit. He is small, very small. Colourful cloth and thick swaths of moss have been draped over his shoulders, swamping the hermit's delicate frame. He is pale and sickly, his skin stretched tight over his gaunt face. His eyes are closed and he doesn't appear to be breathing. Kolbjorn bows his head, pressing his hand to his forehead in respect. He's not dead. You turn to see a young woman, dressed in scholar's robes, standing at the entrance to the tent. Not yet, anyway. He uses all his energy to preserve the forest. It's killing him. The hermit does not move, yet his voice rings out around you. All of these cards have already been played. I have a role yet to fulfill. I do not die today. The woman looks sadly at the hermit. Ask her what protects the hermit. I keep the bears and wolves. I keep out the bears and wolves well enough. The hermit eats. He draws his power from the earth, but even that cannot sustain him enough for this. Say the Empire are coming. The woman nods. It was only a matter of time before they found us. The hermit sits deathly still, surrounded by his winter forest. Yeah, we can spend 5 days to get. The woman points in the direction of a long-forgotten battleground. You spend days digging in the snow for something of worth. Oh boy! Cool. Oh yeah. General Willem arrives with his mage hunters on the morning of the 4th of 3rd summer. He sees you and smiles without a hint of surprise. It's the meddling civilian. You steal your nerves, not your knees, and draw your weapon. Although you'll probably want to steal your knees as well. Oh yeah, okay. I remember how douchey his class gets. General Willem. The general has seen black and forbidden things. The mage hunters who accompany him have even now begun to suspect him of heresy. Generals call forth a hail of arrows when they sound their horn. Use evade to make yourself scarce. Going straight for him. We spawned, damn. Generals are at their worst when you can't get to them, because they will keep using that horn and kind of force you out of combat with other people. So for obvious reasons, he's quite frustrated. Oh, keep the mage alive! Mage! No! Okay, she lived. Excellent. I don't think it actually changes anything. I just wanted her to live. His platoon dead at his feet and his plumed horn splattered with blood, the wounded general grips his sword in defiance. I'll let the mage woman decide. As you lower your weapon, General Willem shuts his eyes with relief. The woman's face twists with rage and her hands glow with dark energy. If you'll not finish him, I will. Hold Valet. Think that's how you say that? V-I-L-L-A-E? Valet? I have no idea. Villa? You turn to see the hermit standing in the door of his tent. We can afford to be merciful. Our roles here are determined, and we must act upon them. He stares deep into your eyes. We have more business, you and I, but that comes later. Go forth and meet the fates. The woman lowers her hands and stares at you defiantly. Now we can be safe, even if just for a moment. Heels here.
Success and the secrets of the hermit are unfolded to you.
Okay, heap more cards. Heap more items. Yeah, Fate's Path. I don't actually remember what that one does. We're landing the catch of the day. Man, I really should have gotten something to eat before I just suddenly decided to fucking stream. Oh well. What was the wheel? Three mysterious characters have been imprisoned beyond this mortal realm. Freeing them may provide great reward. Which should have gotten a whole heap of news off. Good. Okay, so this one's dice. Okay, good. We can go with... haven't I actually used Elder's Gift yet in this one? Yeah, so with the Shrine, if I had have succeeded, I just would have gained, yeah, max life and life. What was Justice? Oh, that one. Oh, this one's really annoying. Justice is very annoying. That one's not too bad. That's kind of annoying. What was Temperance? Oh, right. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do this one. The Wanderer. Just Keep in all those new cards, let's go. I will be very, very surprised if we make it through this, with me just chucking in new cards. Like, Then, honestly, I was surprised we made it through the last one, so... I really was kind of expecting to lose that last one. Put that in. Fuck it, we'll chuck the... Actually, what was this? What did this need? No, we'll chuck the leather armor in, and then we'll go... Fuck it, food. There we go.
The Empire
See how we
works
go.
against its own people, yet none of it matters. There will be no uprising as long as they are fed. Yet, take away their bread, and even the most peaceful begin to consider the songs of revolt.
The innkeeper joins you at your table. I have some information. A reaper was paid up front by a halfling known as Garrick Draukin. The price was apparently an entire cartload of gold. He made the contract and then left the city. Ask about Garrick. A mercenary, he was employed by the Imperial Army for several years until they wiped out the Halfling Kingdom. Since then, he works for the highest bidder. Ask where he may be found. He was last seen on the road to Bridgemore Village. Wait, did I start Death by accident? A farming village in the outer provinces. The whole area is up in arms with the famine going on. If you want my advice the innkeeper offers, you should leave the city, forget this life of death and glory, find peace in whatever far-off land you can, before your enemies catch up to you. Good morning, Vietnam! God, I need to watch that movie again. Who knows what calamity will befall when they find out you're still alive. How you going, Will? Up at Bridgemore Village. Wah, wah, wah.
Alchemy is one of the pure arts. That says
Just
little
woke
for
up.
its practitioners,
So
however.
you slept in a little bit. Countless jars and obscure artifacts clutter the room. On a central workbench, a peculiar glass beaker simmers over a flame. Ah, I see you found my laboratory then, a voice exclaims. From behind a pile of dusty books, a robed figure emerges, clad in a pointy hat and pair of thick spectacles. He smiles. Here to create the elusive elixir of life, or perhaps it is gold you desire. All is possible through alchemy. This is one of the ones where I really like having the Grifter's companion. Alas, I've yet to prove that such things are indeed possible, he explains. No matter. Say, would you care to assist me with my experiments? Let's go! Very well, let's begin. Take a jar and place its components in the beaker, he says as he dips his quill in an inkwell and prepares to write. Remember, you must keep the elixir pure. You take a jar from the shelf and unscrew the lid.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
The jar contains a collection of yellow mushrooms. You place one in the beaker and it dissolves instantly. The clear liquid gains the faintest tint of yellow. Excellent, the alchemist says as he scrawls feverishly in his ledger. Now pick another. You search for the next jar. Okay. The jar contains dried yellow beetles. You sprinkle a handful into the beaker and they dissolve instantly. The yellow elixir intensifies. Remarkable, the alchemist mutters as he continues to write in the ledger. This is looking promising. Now pick one more. You reach for the next jar. So I need to get that feather. Fuck. This is why I like the Grifter's companion for this. Womp womp. Gingerly, you add the red mushroom into the flask. The mixture changes to a dull orange. That might have been a few too many beetles, perhaps, says the alchemist. No, that was too many mushrooms. Looking at the orange mixture through his thick spectacles, he frowns. No, 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 this just won't do. The elixir is spoiled. The alchemist turns to his notes and starts scribbling strange symbols on the page. Whatever could be the cause, he continues. Yes, definitely too much beetles. Or not enough feathers. Well, there was no feathers in it, so yes. As the alchemist continues to mutter to himself, you decide to leave him to his work and continue on your journey. Wop wop.
I can't determine whether you're the sort of person to put their faith in goblins, or merely the sort to give their actions no thought.
The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have garrison soldiers in a panic. As you watch, a goblin with a hefty sack leaps from a window, dangling from a makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off the wall as he lowers himself to the ground. The castle doors fly open, guards assemble, armed and something? I forgot it the instant I read it. The goblin blows his horn, discharging little more than a feeble hiss. I need a moment to recharge this. Help me and I'll split my takings. Before you can reply, he throws at you an item from his sack. Here's your retainer, he says. The guards rush forward. Arrest them! They're with the goblin! Fucking goblins. Is there anyone you won't work with? Fuck you! Whoops. Okay, thank God. Yeah, sorry, I was concentrating there. That one does not give you a lot of time, and if the goblin escapes, you get less of a reward. Hearing the shouts of additional guards, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling stars.
Excellent.
You see the goblin ahead.
Wise decision.
His sack tears open and his loot tumbles toward you. It's mine! After what seems a lifetime, the portal releases you in a forest. You find Corbjorn behind a tree, staring sadly at a fish he had just caught. What the fuck? Why is he always so sad? Stop staring sadly at things, buddy, please. Golden shield. Will of the Emperor. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Deal damage to 100 damage to a random enemy thief when activated, and it restores charges after combat. That's actually pretty cool. I'll definitely have to use that on a Oof. I'll definitely have to use that on a The Emperor expects filthy Xeno. Exactly.
This whole land is starving, and you are left with only hard choices.
You wake one night to the sound of rustling. With a start, you realize there are thieving hands pilfering your supplies. You lunge for the closest thief. You lose 2 food. It's mine! Catch the thief with his hand in your supplies and quickly snatch the bounty back. You easily hoist your attacker off their feet. They're no common bandit. You are face to face with a dirty, sickly kid. Please, they can't feed us at home. We have to take what we can to survive. Give the child nothing. You send the child on his way with a stern warning and a threatening swing of your weapon. Oh, that's what Fate's path was. Right. An uneasy silence fills the air on a moonlit night, prompting you to continue your journey without stopping to make camp. Journey forward! Although you keep one hand on your weapon for the entire journey, nothing reveals itself as a threat. Yeah, Fate's path is... if you get to the exit stairs, it reveals all other encounters. So it's definitely useful on some maps. Like, the last one we did, where there was, like, an absolutely massive level, getting to the end and revealing everything is very, very useful. By the side of a waterfall, you meet a young woman with striking grey hair. She is holding a baby. Greetings, traveller. Treat these waters with caution. They are not to be meddled with. If you're parched, you're welcome to stop by my cottage. I've a pie cooling on my windowsill too. Behind her, a little wooden sign reads, Waterfall of Youth, very dangerous, stay clear. I'm Yvonne, the woman says as she leads you to her cottage. As was promised, a hearty beef pie awaits you. You enjoy it with a side of mashed potatoes. Om nom 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 nom. With the meal finished, Yvonne asks you to help her while she puts the baby to sleep. The rare sunshine flower grows nearby and she would like you to gather a bloom. It feels impolite to refuse. The sunshine sprouts from the rocks behind the waterfall. If you are careful, you could climb out to retrieve one without falling into the water. Let's go. Remembering the warning, you inch your way along the rock wall, gingerly moving from stone to stone. Oh no, it's a pendulum! Oh, thank fuck. I'm terrible with fucking pendulums. You manage to grab a ledge and regain your balance. From here, you reach the sunshine, bag it, and make your way back to the shore. Yvonne is delighted to see the sunshine. Most travelers just eat and leave. In thanks, she gives you a gift. This will protect you in your travels. Oh, food will protect me in my okay.
The people need food, and they turn to you because their leaders have failed them. The land itself has failed them.
You're surrounded by hungry, armed villagers. A few push forward to confront you, while many more hang back out of harm's way. You must have something for us to eat. I have an entire food. You hand out some food, a few villagers grab what they can and run off. We need food! I have no food. Search them! Crowd moves forward, tearing at your clothes and packs. Jesus. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. God damn, that's a lot of damage. You do what you can to protect yourself without hurting anyone and flee. You hope that they manage to find food somehow. Oof.
I hate them, even when they're helpful. You could have easily kept the priests out of this, you know.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Give the priest half your food. Okay. I reckon it's gonna be that one. See? Easy. Every time, easy. He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. Gambler's insurance. After losing 3 precision gambits with a failure or huge failure, draw 3 equipment cards, then discard this card. Swift Justice. Deal plus 30% in the next combat, then discard this card. Ew, both transient blessings? Really? Why did I give you food? Make camp. I want to head back and grab this one.
Here we begin to see the potential of cards based around fame. If you can force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
34.
A balance of resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy but starving.
Scorched Blade, Imperial Armor. Oh! Chance card gambits shuffle once less, down to a minimum of 1 shuffle. Gambler's Jewel. Light of Truth.
Think about purchasing food here.
How dare you? Alright, I've gripped his companion now, don't I? Excellent. Give them nothing!
The well-fed are unpredictable. The hungry always seek a meal, through force if necessary.
Ooh. Oh damn, that's so much damage. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah.
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
Combat solves. It wasn't even combat. Be quiet. For escaping the Goblin Thief, payment due. Helping gather sunshade flowers for Yvonne.
There are still many who can be saved.
Actually, you know what? Let's come over here and do strength. Even though it sucks so friggin' much. I'll do the same thing where I just chuck all the news in there. Oops. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Who are we fighting? Shit. Don't actually know. I'll put the Grifters in just because I'm a sucker for it. Gambler's Jewel goes in. That one goes in. There's a fine. Shield and oh right, no. I need big chunkies, don't I? Right. Armor of Gluttony. Imperial Armor. I need the Chonkinators for this one. Chuck a whole heap of these in for the lolsies. There we go, that'll do. Wait, I was at 11? That one. Done. Start with that. Merchant's Ring can go to hell.